Hey guys, it's Pokemonster TCG. Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well. Today I have something very exciting to share with you guys. It's something a little different to what I do usually. We have PSA returns. So this is just by way of disclaimer, this is going to be a mix of One Piece TCG cards and Pokemon cards, although it's predominantly going to be Pokemon cards. So I'm just going to skip to opening and then let's see what we get. So this box only fit 22 slabs and my sub was 23, so I had to have an extra one given to me in an extra box. But just by way of disclaimer as well, whoops, sort of spoiling one already there, but it's okay. I already know the grades for these cards, so it'll still be cool though to see them in person for the first time. These are cards that I sent off in February and they're back in mid-May, so that's pretty good. But let's see what we got. There we have it, guys. Got the PSA logo, so just bear with me. I'm just gonna get all of these out slowly and see you guys on the other side. So guys, there we have it. We are back. Here is my sub in its entirety. So it's a 23 card sub that I sent in February. Back now, so I'm pretty happy about it. And let's just get into it. So we're starting off with the One Piece cards. So first one is nice. Smoker Alt Art Leader from OPO2. So these Alt Art Leader cards changed recently in OPO3, but I really like the old style that they had, which is basically drawings from the manga superimposed on a card in a sort of cool way with some texture. So very happy to start it with a 10. Next we got nice. We have the Garp Alt Leader. Again, there is some texture there as I'm trying to show, and also the face is all outlined, so super cool. Happy with that. Another gem in 10. These are really the main cards that I'm collecting from the One Piece TCG. These Alt Leader cards are very collectible in my opinion. I just want them for my own collection. Obviously you've got the manga alt art cards as well, but a bit pricier to say the least, so it's good to have this. You got a Whitebeard PSA 10 here. Next we have awesome. We've got a Law alt art from OPO1, and this is the small exception I make. If there's an alt art that I really like this one, I'll collect it and grade it. So that's a PSA 10. Happy with that. Just look at the colors as well. It's nice to see these cards for the first time. Next, I believe, is the last One Piece card that we have. So Shanks SEC Normal Art PSA 10. So what I didn't realize is that when you open One Piece TCG cases, actually these SEC cards, the secret rares, are actually the most common that you can get in a case. Obviously there's a chance for them to be alt art, but there we go. Okay, so we're moving on to the Pokemon now. So I'm going to spend a little more time as I go through these because Pokemon is the main thing that I collect. So we have an Electivire Holo from L3 Clash at the Summit. So this is from the Heart Gold and Soul Silver Japanese sets, which were called Legend sets. L3 in particular, alongside Lost Link, was very rare. So this in a PSA 10, I think is... sorry, just going to adjust the light a little bit as well. That one, let me just turn it off. There we go. Great card. It's like a pop 32 in PSA 10, I think. Let's keep going. There we have it. We've got the Electabuzz Challenge Battle Prize PSA 10. So they had this as a normal version in L3, but they also made it a promo. I'm not sure about the exact circumstances in which you can get it, but it's like a tournament prize or like participation prize. But the artwork is just godly. So I knew I just had to have this in a 10. Very happy with that. And also you get the Electabuzz and the Electivire at the same time. So that's dope. Next we have the Pikachu from the Pika Pika campaign. So these were promotional packs that were released alongside Volt Tackle or Vivid Voltage, where you got like 1 of 5 Pikachus. This was one of the more common versions, but graded for my brother, so nice to have in a 10 still. Can never say no to PSA 10 Pikachu cards. Next we have Scarlet and Violet pre-order promo Pikachu, and again this is going into the personal collection, so happy with that. It's Pikachu with the 3 starters, which they've done a few times. So you have the Battle Festa from 2016, and you've also got the Sword and Shield pre-order promo. None as common as this one, but still, just to have in the personal collection, it's a great card. Next, we have a Galarian or just normal Berserker V alt art. So alt art cards in Japanese have way better texture than English, which is why I collect them. And again, this is all for personal collection, so it doesn't really matter to me what the value is for these ones, because I'll never be selling them. Next, we have a Golurk. Again, very, very nice. Also, sorry guys, I realize I gotta work on the lighting for next time, but I do like that texture. This is an art by Oswaldo Kanto, who's pretty popular nowadays. Next, we have another great card, the Mew UR Gold card from the 25th anniversary collection. This was pretty much the only good card that you could get from that set, because the Japanese set, unlike Celebrations, separated out the classic collection into separate promotional packs. So from the main set, this is the main card that you could pull. Next we have, wow, Arceus UR Gold card, and look at that texture. Look at the way how all the different layers move together. I'm just gonna bring it a bit closer for the camera. This is a stunning card, and at the moment it's really cheap for what it is, so definitely one to pick up in my opinion. But again, stunning card, artwork by Akira Egawa. Happy with that in a 10. Next we have a Regidrago alt art from Paradigm Trigger, again in a PSA 10. This was picked up on my trip, or in my trip to Japan in December, as was this card. So again, happy to have this in a 10, and also happy to see the Lugia flying out in the background. Next we have a Zoroark and Greninja Tag Team Special Art PSA 9. So let's just take a closer look at this one. Trying to see what gave it a 9, but I can't really. So might be one to resubmit. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. But again, love the texture, the way that light comes down. So it's a great card. Happy with that. Next we have something I pulled myself, which is always nice. Unknown Special Art from Paradigm Trigger, which I believe says Victory if you sort of match the letters up together. So great card in a 10. So most of my sub for Pokemon this time was modern cards, but again, these are all for the personal collection, or almost all for it, so happy with that. Another card that I picked up in Japan, just had to have it. Friends in Galar, or Galar Friends. You've got Marnie, Hop, Bede, the main guy character, and Gloria altogether. It's just a good vibes card, isn't it? So another one to stay in the collection forever. Happy with that. I do have more subs still stuck at PSA at the moment, so hoping to have more things to show you guys, but in my subs that are currently there, it's a bit more of a mix between things I want to sell and things I want to keep. I think one mistake I made here while we look at this Sinnoh Friends is most of the cards I'm keeping myself. So whilst it's not necessarily a bad thing, it means that I'm going to struggle to recoup the cost of the sub. Because this costs money. Obviously it's getting cheaper now, but... So there we have it. Hisui Friends, Sinnoh Friends, Galar Friends, all in PSA 10. Which is pretty much exactly what I wanted. I just love these cards, you know, they just have a good vibe to them. And to have them all in 10s is dope. Next we have a Gloria from VMAX Climax PSA 9. Pulled about 3 or 4 of these myself from opening like 14 boxes, but only kept one, which is this one. So I think the only thing that let this card down was the centering from left to right. But looking at it, although it is thinner on this side, by PSA standards, I think that stands a chance of being a 10, so another one to potentially resub. Okay guys, so we're back down to my last 3 cards, which are the 3 biggest in my sub, so very excited to show you guys these. Let's start off with the Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, drawn by Mitsuhiro Arita. So these VMAX special art cards are very, very difficult to find in Japanese mint condition or in PSA 10. Sometimes you can even have the money and still can't find the card, so very happy to have this. Just love the glitter on these VMAX cards. So this is again one to stay in the collection. Next we have probably my favorite card of this sub, the Lugia special art from Paradigm Trigger in a PSA 10. You can just see the texture there of the waves and how it looks so threatening. Illustrated by Kawayu also, who's like one of my favorite artists. So awesome to get this in a 10. Very happy with that. And the last card we've got is the Precious Collector Box Promo Pikachu card in a PSA 10, which is just stunning. One of the best textured cards that we've ever seen. You have all these different layers, so much going on, so again, very, very happy with this card. So there we have it guys, that's my PSA sub. Which card was your favorite out of all the sub? Let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining.